They are tired and traumatized, but at least these victims of Cyclone Idai are safe now. Each one has their own harrowing story about the time the storms came. Each day, more of them come, mostly from Buzi district. Armando Chabata is 65 years of age. He had a small holding and lived alone. He was rescued after spending 4 days stuck in a tree without food. He says his life has changed forever.
I
have nothing to go back to. My farm, my house, all were destroyed. There is nothing left. I need to start afresh, but I don't know how.
He lives here now in the Samora Michel school in Beira, along with 1,200 other displaced people. Christina arrived on Saturday after surviving for 4 days on the roof of a church in Buzi. Her foot was infected after she stepped on a piece of submerged roofing while wading to safety. Her future, like many others, is something she finds difficult to contemplate.
From now on, life will be difficult. I will need food, I will need shelter. He's crying for food now, but I don't know what he will be crying for when we go back.
These people are getting 3 meals a day and access to medical care, so safe and sound and dry, but they have no idea when they'll be able to go back to their homes. That is, if they have a home to go back to. The massive emergency operation involves dozens of countries and is costing more than $50 million. But the focus is now changing.
At the moment, the acute phase of rescue is pretty much over. Those people needing to be lifted out of raging water, that are also the people in trees and on the top of houses. Most of that most of those people have been rescued. What I think the focus area at the moment now is relief.
Getting that relief to the people who need it is now an urgent priority before cholera and other diseases break out. The situation is improving, but there are still risks of further flooding.
Well, sadly, the risk of flooding is ever present, and ultimately we have red alerts now on 2 of the major rivers. One is the Zambezi flowing in from Zimbabwe to the sea, and the other is the Buzi River, which is a short, flat river which floods very easily. There's already bad soil saturation and the dams are full, so we're facing multiple risks.
That won't affect these people. Their concern is their next meal and how to rebuild their homes, their communities and their lives. Tony Bertley, Al Jazeera, Beira.